please. Let the concierge know if you need anything.
Only here for your safety.
This is the spot, right here. It's absolutely perfect.
I don't think any place could be more perfect.
This is even better than the brochure.
Everything here is a little more expensive than I expected. That's how they get it.
I guess I have to admit, the work isn't as bad as I thought it would. If I could just stay here forever, I would. Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
No one's going to care if I call out sick from work for another week, right? Not to be a downer, but...
Salut, bonsoir, good evening. Welcome to Chez Simon. I am Simon, and this is my rooftop bar and lounge. Might I interest you in some refreshing spirits? Perhaps something special to enhance your stay with us, huh? Heh, they can sometimes get pretty out of control, but security does a good job making sure they don't get to the point where someone gets hurt. We've had to do away with the foam parties, for instance. Soapy surfaces and a 100-meter drop are not a good combination. Before you worry, we never had a fatality because of it, just a few close calls. Plenty, but I consider myself a professional. It wouldn't be kind to spread gossip about my co-workers at this resort. However, I don't consider the Paradiso Group board members co-workers, so they're fair game. I have heard from multiple celebrity visitors that our CEO, Oliver Campbell, isn't as domineering and virile as he lets on. At least not behind closed doors, if you catch my drift. Word is, he likes to be told what to do, and his performance evaluations are often subpar. Normally I wouldn't spread such rumors, but that guy is rotten and thinks way too highly of himself. Yes and no. It's my name on the sign, and I generally get to run it the way I want and take in a significant chunk of the profits, but technically the Paradiso Group does own it. I even had to sign over my name to get it up on the sign, part of my contract with them. But I tend to look at it as job security. What, are they going to find another world-class bartender named Simon to replace me? I think not.
Come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too. I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place, so I had to see for myself.
I'm here to satisfy your needs and your stays at present.
There are so many activities I'm looking forward to doing, but I'm just having a good time relaxing. This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken.
I'm on vacation because I don't want to be
Sorry,
bothered
did
by
you
anyone.
need something?
Get it?
I'm trying to enjoy my vacation. That seems fair enough, I suppose. I can make a quick payout and my employer will never even need to know. I hardly see the downside. Very well. You have a deal.
Why would you spend your own money to help someone else steal a company recipe? It appears that Kumar has you doing all of his dirty work.
That was a one-time only thing. Don't get in the habit of asking me for trade secrets. Please, I prefer to be left alone now.
No one is going to care if I call out sick.
Have a great day.
During the day, I'm all business. Let me know if I'm able to help with anything. Between you and me, I'm kind of glad most of the execs never Hi there. I've got a lot on my plate right now, but I'm happy to help if you need it. Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Ah, well, I suppose you should get on that first then. The sea levels are in a meeting right now, so it wouldn't be good to disturb them until you're prepared to meet with them. But if you have any other questions in the meantime, I'm glad to help. I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in, so it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too. People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business. What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say. I hope I was able to help.
We've got some of the best private security in the settled systems.
I hope your stay here is going well.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
It's lovely here.
Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
Hope you're staying safe out there. You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates, but they don't stay away.
I wish I had booked a stay for
back?
longer.
Ooh, amazing! I can't believe you did it. I hope it wasn't too difficult. Oh, you want more? Yeah, of course. No disrespect intended. I hear you. You may need to get a second opinion on that. No, I promised myself that if I want to make it in this universe, I need to be more firm. And that goes for right now, too. So, if you want any credits at all, you'll take what I give you. Well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Now, let's take a look. Wait, the secret ingredient is... Coffee? Really? Well, I guess I'm in luck. Once I brew this tea, it'll be a snap. And I have higher quality coffee ingredients to boot, so it'll be even better than what they have here. Stop by if you ever want to try some.
I wish I had booked a stay for longer.
Welcome to Gagarin. Your ship need fuel? Repairs? Need some work done? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Arcanite, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin. We were just hoping Gagarin could show the same dedication in return.
I'm not closing off the city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again. A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have security work to get back to. Tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? If I have to deal with one more corporate exec begging for special treatment, I'll eat my badge. You know, your stand-up routine leaves something to be desired. Though if you're gunning for a personalized tour of one of Gagarin's holding cells, that can certainly be arranged. But I think we might have gotten off on the wrong foot. I'm Delitzo Pretorius, UC Security Chief. It's our job to deal with any law breaking around Gagarin, and we take that job very seriously. Now, was there something I can help you with? We've had our issues. Some folks aren't thrilled about the corporations moving in, but the majority don't act on it. Those that do largely keep it civil. Protest, throw some paint, occasional crate wanders off. But we've managed to avoid any open conflict so far. It's really not a bad assignment. Gagarin's not really that sort of burg. Most of the restaurants went belly up when the mech trade shut down. Only one left is Lizzie's, on the other side of town, though it does have a nice view of the square. There's also a little social club the local executive set up across from Lizzie's, but it's still pretty light on amenities. Now, if you're just looking to resupply, then you'll want Clint's, another case of last business standing, but he's got a good selection. And for medical supplies, you'll want Dr. Keala. You can find both of them on the main concourse. Beyond that, we're just corporate offices and private homes. Well, I came here right after training, which was 10 years ago now. Gagarin was a lot rougher then. People were still reeling from all the plants getting shut down after the war. So there was a lot of petty theft, break-ins. I was responsible for putting together a pretty busy community outreach program. Worked out well enough that they eventually made me chief. Just stay out of trouble. Something you want to report?
I'm sorry, but if this isn't directly related to Reliant medical business, you should really schedule an appointment. Gagarin is a city on the rise. Cheap facilities, an enthusiastic labor market. Archmite and Satari mills are just learning what Reliant's known for years. Gagarin is the place to do business. What's that like? Challenging. I work for Helena Strickland, one of the most driven executives in the industry. I tied him really, though she seems to forget it's not just her that's responsible for Reliant's successes around here. Though we've been having some courier troubles recently. I think there could be some credits in if you're interested. Speak to Helena. Who knows? Drink themselves to death? I honestly haven't the slightest. I'm usually too busy trying to make something of this city. But if you aren't the seize the day type, you can wander over to Lizzie's. I haven't heard about any waves of blindness striking the city's residents, so the drinks can't be that bad.
Have a nice day.
I've heard the other Reliant branches aren't run like this one. The bosses here are more driven.
You're not the usual courier. Please tell me you're his replacement, and that you're just here to pay me a long overdue visit on his behalf. Are you now? Look, I'm expecting a very important package. Very important. What would you say to tracking it down for me? Quickly. I pay, and I pay well. Good. Let's get you on your way then. Akachi Rosenblum, United Transport, Gagarin Branch. Now, please. Akachi, it's Helena, over at Reliant Medical. Your courier never showed. I need his stops for the day. This is my I don't care voice, Akachi. Oh? And what's your firm's policy on losing our branch as a client? I thought so. Send it to my personal slate. Thank you, Akachi. Here, all the places our courier might have gotten waylaid. She mentioned a panel or something that you can plug his ID number into at each delivery point. They should tell you if he's been there recently. The ID's 8148. When you do finally track him down, you can tell him you'll be completing delivery. Now go get me my package. Please.
Security is usually good about keeping out strays, but keep your eyes open at night for dust devils and pronglings, okay?
I heard this story about a kid who was walking and he fell through the catwalks, and they never found him. All because he didn't study for a citizenship exam. But I don't think that's true.